On February 24, 2022, Russian President Vladimir Putin announced the initiation of a special military operation in Ukraine, aiming to demilitarize and denazify the nation. Shortly after, missile and air strikes targeted various regions of Ukraine, including the capital, Kyiv. Russian forces advanced into the Kyiv region from the north, via Belarus, swiftly capturing key towns such as Hostomel, Bucha, and Irpin. In Hostomel, the Antonov Airport was a primary target due to its strategic significance. However, Russian efforts to seize Kyiv encountered fierce resistance from Ukrainian military and civilian defenders. Intense urban combat erupted across various districts, with Ukrainian defense strategies effectively impeding the Russian advance. By late March 2022, during peace negotiations in Istanbul, Russia announced a partial withdrawal of its troops from the Kyiv and Chernihiv areas. The Russian Ministry of Defense described this move as a gesture to facilitate dialogue. Ukrainian forces subsequently regained full control of the Kyiv region by April 2, 2022. Following the Russian withdrawal, reports emerged of alleged war crimes in Bucha, where numerous civilian bodies were discovered, some bearing signs of execution and torture. Human Rights Watch documented instances of summary executions, enforced disappearances, and torture during the Russian occupation of Bucha. These revelations prompted international condemnation and intensified diplomatic pressure on Russia. Despite diplomatic efforts to resolve the conflict, hostilities persisted in Ukraine and APO's eastern and southern regions. Western nations imposed severe economic sanctions on Russia, while NATO bolstered its presence in Eastern Europe in response to the aggression. This conflict marked a significant turning point in international relations, testing the limits of diplomacy, alliances, and the resilience of the nations involved. After the withdrawal of Russian troops from the Kyiv region in April 2022, the conflict between Russia and Ukraine entered a new phase, shifting the focus of battles to the eastern and southern regions of Ukraine, particularly in Donetsk and Luhansk. In April 2022, Russian missile strikes hit a train station in Kramatorsk, killing at least 50 civilians who were attempting to evacuate. EURONEWS.com. In the same month, Ukraine successfully sank the Russian warship Moskva, the flagship of Russia and APO's Black Sea Fleet. Aljazeera.com. Throughout 2023 and 2024, intense battles continued on various fronts. Ukraine launched a series of counterattacks,